What is up, everybody, and welcome back. And this is going to be a quick tutorial of the top 10 tips, tricks that I can give you guys. I already get on here. You only have a water and one rope. The most important thing is, all right, it's right here. We're gonna pick up this stone, come back down here. We're gonna smash this and axe. And you want to make the axe first because you don't want to waste your rope on something else, because you can't get rope without an axe. And that's basically the first thing you want to do. Tip number one. Tip number two is going to be chop down a tree. All right, we grab, and you're going to take these four and these, and then you can save the game. I've seen a lot of people complaining that there was no way to save the game. There is no way in the menu to save your game. So that is tip number two. And tip number three is going to be make a spinning wheel as soon as you can, as if you break your axe and you no longer have another axe, the same as the first thing, you're going to need to get string. String is really hard to get. You come up here, you're gonna break one of these, and then that's all you technically need to do. But if you want to go even further, you can make a spinning wheel, which is pretty easy to do. It's 8 small sticks and 1 sheet metal. Sheet metal is found here. Also, in the very beginning, there was 3 sheet metal, and then boom, you have a yucca leaf spinning wheel. After number 3, once you secured, getting rope, you're gonna want to make a spear, that is probably the best beginning game item. And the reason is because not this, because this is ridiculous. Oh, gotta watch out for the bugs. See, takes forever. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to not miss. You want to throw your spear, because you might think that was a lot of hits and the spear, but the spear actually kills the Komodo dragon with 1 hit of what I've seen, and the turtle takes 2. I'm not sure if you hit it directly in the head if it gets any better, but also, oh well, we missed. You can try to hit your birds to get some feathers, which brings us into tip number 5, is going to be the bird snare. So if you can't get feathers, or you're having a hard time getting feathers, you're going to want to build a bird snare. It's under utility. It's kind of hard to find, but it is pretty simple to make. And guess what? You're going to need a rope. So you already got that built because, you were checking it out and making sure you got enough rope for the next pickaxe. And here's your bird snare. I usually set up my snare when I go to bed, and by the time I wake up, there's usually 1 or 2, just depending on how many snares you make. I usually make 2, so and then 2 pieces of chicken is pretty good, and then that gives you around 10 to 12 feathers, and that's going to get you enough arrows for when you can make your bow. So bow's very, very useful, so I definitely recommend making the bow after the spear. Tip number 6 also has to do with the axe. You always want to keep on you enough to make another tool, or if you're using a spear a lot, always want to make sure you have enough to build another one. You can only hold 3 on your belt here, or on your backpack. Hope enough on you, because if you go adventuring and maybe you're out in the middle of the ocean and you only brought 1 spear and it broke, or 1 bow and arrow and it broke, you want to make sure you have enough for that. And same with arrows stuff. So that is tip number 6. And number 7, and this can be kind of compared to and tied with basically building a campfire, but the reason why I think this should be done first is as you've seen last night, so we could have caught water if we had one. It's really simple to make though. 1 turtle shell, which we already took out earlier. We got some large sticks, and of course the hardest thing to get, and I was going to mention that I only found 3, I think, on this island, maybe 4 banana trees. So there is your water holder. The next thing I wanted to go over, and number 8, I believe, a raft. So a raft's pretty simple, but it's obvious why this would be on the list, because you need to leave the island and you don't want to swim there, because you won't make it. Build your raft, and the reason why this is on the list, you want to make the center of your entirety of your raft. It can be a little, I think this has got like Yeah, it's a lot of large sticks and some cloth, and boom, we are good to go. And the reason why this is on the list is what you need to do. Use this to your advantage to build it bigger. That's what I did. It's so much faster. So basically you're gonna find tires and barrels that we have on here all around the island, the first island. Now if you want to, you can run around and do it. It might be quicker, I don't know, but I do it like this. It's a lot easier. You can just go somewhere and throw another point on. So you find your tires, like, all right. And you don't even have to have it complete either. So it's not like we literally could have just started, but I didn't know what we were gonna find next. So boom, tires. So, you know, you can do like 2 of those. It doesn't count for anything right now, but guess what? Here you go. Boom, tire. But yeah, that's tip number 8. All right, tip number 9 is, devs, please fix the composting box. I now have 2 composting boxes that don't work. Composting box, it will cut down time, I believe, in half. It's literally only 4 logs, and you are going to spoil a lot of food. But for this, we are going to go ahead and use some berries and some. You basically can use all of this, and here's part of the tip. You can also use sliced coconuts. So the tip I have, take this and don't let go of the mouse, and then back away. Try to place in your backpack. If you can't do that, there you go. This one is unfertilized, takes 23 hours, which is in game hours, but if we take the fertilizer, set it down right there, it goes down to 11 hours. So you're gonna definitely get a lot of spoiled meat, and your compost bins are probably gonna break just like mine. There you go. You can do that. And then the other thing is banana trees. So we are on to our last tip, and this one I have talked about before as well. Putting something over your campfire and over your furnace. So, and that is so if you want it to work while it's raining, you can. You can just put a roof facing out this way. So a tip to go along with that, since we're talking about furnaces, and furnaces are annoying and just took me too long to figure out how to do it in the beginning. So for this furnace, obviously you guys are probably smarter than me and you probably didn't even have this issue. This is basically a bonus here. So what you need to do is put 2, 1 of each. So you'll have 6 in there, and once you do that, make sure you got your wood. Got 3 copper on the bottom, and you're gonna see 8 minutes if it's correct, 11 for gold and silver. But yeah, that is everything, guys. Thank you so much. And if you wanted to see what my current raft looks like, this is what it is, and it is the fastest thing in the world. It probably could be faster, but you know it's fast when it is glitching out the audio. So, and flying sharks. Thank you guys so much. If you guys enjoyed this, please let me know down in the comments if you guys have other ones. This is obviously just 10 quick, pretty much in the beginning. So this is basically when you're first starting it. These are 10 quick tips when starting out. Thank you guys so much. Keep on smiling, keep on gaming. Check out the last 2 episodes. After 7, we will wait till the next big update, and then we'll probably start playing it again, since we will need to restart our world, I guess. So we'll be playing other things while we wait for that. And thank you so much. And everybody at Project Castaway, everybody that is working on this in the dev studios, I believe they are called Mardon Cool Incorporated is their name. Thank you guys so much. Keep on smiling, keep on gaming, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.